Good morning.
Good morning.
What a nice green screen you have behind you.
Thank you. Thank you. I do like to have a fake locale.
No, Heather is at Disney World, so the background noise will help us identify that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Heather's at Disney World, and we are here today to talk about the latest news. Disney decided to kick us off this week with some news.
Yes. Very exciting. I was not expecting this because I feel like we've been getting like reopening dates like back to back to back. So I'm a little surprised, but excited.
Exactly. Very excited. Gives us some things to talk about and to look forward to. So we are going to talk about news the week ahead. And then if there are comments or questions that are submitted while we are live, then we will get to those at the very end. Shall we start with the news? Actually, you know what I want to start with? I want to start with promotional stuff to make sure that people know what we're up to.
Okay.
So let's start with our new character tool.
Oh.
We have a new character tool. And I think we've talked about it here and there, but I just want to mention it because we are very happy about it. And if you want to look for characters at Disney World to meet during your trips, this is a way to do it. And it shows you pictures of how they look at each place, times to meet, are there PhotoPass photographers, et cetera, et cetera.
What costume they're meeting in?
Yes, we want to see the outfits so that you can pick them because they're in all different outfits. I do have new hair. Someone in the comments is saying I have new hair. It's just for today. So I got it blown out over the weekend when I got my hair cut. And this is what it looks like when it's not curly. But I've just linked to the character locator in the comments. So if you would like to check that out, that would be great because we are very proud of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I guess it's time for news. Are you ready for this?
I am.
All right. So let's start with a few boring things and then we'll get to the fun stuff.
Okay.
All right. The Polynesian Village Resort dock work.
Yeah.
Lots of dock work happening lately.
Yeah, so Wilderness Lodge had a lot of dock work going on, and they might still. But the Polynesian Village is going to get their own round coming up here soon.
Yeah, and the important part for visitors is that the boat transportation is suspended sometimes during this. And for the Polynesian, that is suspended May 11th through June 5th. So if you're going for that period this summer, you won't be able to use the boat that goes from the Polynesian to the Magic Kingdom, for example. So you'll have to go on the monorail.
Yeah.
And you could walk over to the ferry, but you won't be able to use the little boats. But after June 5th, the dock work will continue until late June, but the boats will be running.
Yes. So don't be scared if you're going in mid to late June and you see a bunch of work down there. The boats should still be running. It's only that May to like June 5th dates that there's no boat.
That is correct. All right. Let's see. We also have some park hours updates to talk about. And I want to start with the fact that, sorry, I have a lot of tabs to navigate here, that Hollywood Studios is closing at 6 p.m. on June 18th. And it's probably for a private event. It's probably bought out for the evening.
Yeah.
And this is two things if you're a traveler. One is if you want to go for low crowds that day, that might be a good day to be at Hollywood Studios. It's June 8th because people are going to want to pick a different park that stays open later, but that means lower crowds if you want to focus on the rides. But another thing I wanted to show you is that if you do the park hours on the Disney World website, you cannot see June 18th because the website for some reason doesn't have the hours out as far as the app. So if you want to see hours out a little further, I think the app is 15 days more or something like that than the website.
Yeah, the app is 75 days. The website is 60.
Okay. So be sure to check the app if you want to see out a little further because right now the website doesn't even have that information.
Yeah, very frustrating that things aren't aligned between the app and the website. And it's not just the hours where that happens. It's a lot of little things. So it's a good tip to keep in your mind. If you don't find it on one spot, go to the other. Yeah.
The other thing that is related to park hours is that Disney released a set of park hours updates. If you're watching this on
Mhm.
YouTube, you can go to the community tab, the post tab, and I post these on Saturday. If you're on Facebook, there is a post from Saturday that has it. But basically, April 26th to May 2nd, they updated some park hours that include Animal Kingdom closing later, Magic Kingdom closing later,
Mhm.
Hollywood Studios closing later. Plus, they've added occasionally an extra Phantasmic performance.
Mhm.
And early entry starts early one day, even at Magic Kingdom. So if you're going April 26th to May 2nd, be sure to check the hours updates. But for just regular park hours, you can go and check the Disney World app or the website. The app's going to have more than the website.
Yep.
Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, just one small little thing. Muppets.
This is me doing the Kermit impression. That one GIF that goes around.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yes. So first thing this morning, Disney said, let's tease the people with a
Mhm.
little Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster announcement. And if you would like to decode this graphic with us, there might be some clues.
Yeah.
And one of those clues, let's see, if I make my window bigger, does it show up on the live stream? Oops, nope, that's not what we want. I'm trying to make the image bigger so that we can see it together, but it is not there anymore. But basically, we want to look at the little graphics and
Mhm.
see the guitar pick. As I look for the graphic again, the guitar pick has an LK on it. Who does that make you think of?
Maybe Lenny Kravitz.
Maybe. And then there is references to an idol. Who could that be?
Maybe Kelly Clarkson.
Maybe. It even has a crown on the top of
Mhm.
it. And what was the other one? Oh, there's like a leopard print.
Uh-huh.
That is, I can't get back to the graphic. Instagram is messing with me. There is a leopard print that looks a lot like,
Like Def
sorry.
Leppard.
Yes, but the sharing just stopped. So let me try to fix this again. It just totally stopped sharing on here. So people are
Fantastic.
looking at nothing. Okay. We're going to get that back up. Okay. So yeah, anyway, so Def Leppard is a possibility because of the
Mhm.
leopard print. So right now that seems like possibilities, but with all these different artists, does it mean we're going to have different songs like Guardians of the Galaxy?
I hope so. That is a very fun concept. Although I did like how the previous version, you would get little blips of songs. So I kind of like that where things would change. But the idea that you could get a different one and listen to the whole thing is really good for my brain. It gives me something to focus on in case I start to feel a little ick. I can just sing along.
Mm-hmm. I think blips of songs is easier when they're all the same band.
Mm-hmm.
But if we really are getting Lenny Kravitz, Kelly Clarkson, Def Leppard, Muppets music, then it would be
Yeah,
hard to blend that together. So maybe it'll be a Guardians of the Galaxy kind of thing.
that'd be
We
fun. Can you imagine? Are you gonna go my way? I was just thinking of like songs from the different artists.
Mhm.
Like that one would be so fun.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I love it. What
so
a fun mix.
so when's the full announcement?
So the thing I have on the screen right now is the countdown
Mm-hmm.
that counts down to the announcement, and it is on
Mm-hmm.
April 16th. And they are going to give us the playlist
Mm-hmm.
and the opening date on Thursday. So we
Okay.
have that to look forward to this week.
That's fun. Very excited.
That is super fun. I also wanted to talk about there is a new Passholder magnet that is coming to
Mm-hmm.
Epcot. And this is a Toy Story one, Buzz and Woody. And it is coming May 1st through July 31st at Creations in Epcot.
Sweet.
They just keep rolling out information.
Yeah. That's part of the VI pass holders, isn't it?
It is. They just keep dripping information about the VI pass holders, summer days. That's just rolls off the tongue. V period, I period, pass holder, all caps.
Disney and their gratuitous use of punctuation and capitalization.
It's so confusing.
Very.
I need them to stop because there's no way you can get that right every time.
Nope.
Okay. So on Mondays, we like to talk about the week ahead. And the week ahead this week is the reason that Heather is at Disney World right now.
Yes, Springtime Surprise Challenge is kicking off this week. Expo starts on Thursday, races start on Friday with the 5K, the 10K on Saturday, and the 10 miler on Sunday. So you put those all three together, you get 19.3 miles, which is what the challenge is and what me and my husband will be doing this weekend.
Mm-hmm. What else do you want to talk about with that? About the expo and the
Expo.
shoes and all that?
Yeah, so look for a possible Brooks shoe drop happening likely tomorrow. If it's going to happen, it'll probably be tomorrow. Um, those will go on sale at the expo on Thursday. If you want to shop at the expo, you do not need to be participating in the race, but you do need a virtual queue on day one. So that is how you would go to get a virtual queue for other things. You'll want to grab that for Thursday. After that, virtual queues are not needed. It's just that first day. Race shirts should probably come out Wednesday, I believe. So we should get those on Wednesday, which is always so helpful because everybody's already packed and on their way here before you can see your race shirt in case you wanted to wear it for part of your trip. And yeah, I think that's about it for that. So it'll be fun. Very early mornings in a row. We like to pair this trip with just like a little vacation. And I like to usually do, my fun Disney stuff after the races, but we've got a cruise next week. So I'm going to preload this trip with the fun and hope that I don't go too hard so that I'm not able to function by the weekend. But we're going to just see just how young I am on the inside.
Heather is literally running a race Sunday morning and then hop on in a plane and flying to California to meet up with me.
Yeah, yes. I'm sure I will be ready for 5 hours on a flight to sit and do nothing after
Yeah,
this
I'm sure
week.
your legs will be so happy with you. Okay, also coming up this week is a couple of after hours events, and we talk about these all the time because we love them. There is a Magic Kingdom after hours tonight and an Epcot after hours on Wednesday. Are you going to either of those by chance?
I am not, but I would warn people to be checking if this is something they're interested in. They have been selling out recently. Now, they have been selling out really close to the date. But if it's something that you are absolutely sure that you want to do, don't wait too long. Don't think that you can just walk up the night of and buy a ticket, because for several of the most recent ones, those have sold out ahead of the actual event.
Yeah, that didn't used to happen, but word is getting out. I would say in part because of us, we keep talking about it. But if you want to go, definitely get those tickets. We love it. I did a trip report recently. Maybe I only did the pre-trip. I can't even remember where I'm at with it. But she literally split her trip up where it is a couple of after hours tickets and a couple of regular park days. And that is so smart. If you're going
Very
during a
smart.
time when they're offering it, we highly recommend going to the after hours. It gives you no need to do light lanes. It's cooler temperatures because you're there at night, etc.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing. All right. What else do we have? We have Flower and Garden Festival continuing
That's
as
where I am.
usual.
Yes, that's where I am headed after we get done here, is over to Epcot to do a little flower and garden stuff. It goes until when? Do we have
June
the dates?
1st.
June 1st. So it's what, 60-ish days left to get in there and see it? If
Yes.
you,
Yes. And it's so pretty. And I love that your husband is really into that sort of stuff because it's part of his job in a way.
yeah.
Okay. And the last thing is a reminder that free dining booking is needs to be booked by April 30th. So this is the free dining promo that goes to late summer, late October, and December dates. And so make sure that you take advantage of that. I do want to list the promos. We have a promo page, current promos for Disney World. And I'm going to link to that in the comments if anybody wants to go and check that out.
Sweet.
But all right. Okay. So that's that. Let's check out some comments before we wrap it up today. Mark said, Shannon has new hair. Yes, I do. Just for today. Don't get used to it. My hair is always wavy curly, so when I get it cut, I have them do a blowout because it feels special. And then it's just like this for a couple days, and then it goes back. Laura says, "Love your curl, Shannon, but this blowout is gorgeous." Thank you. My parents both have gorgeous hair, and it's genetic. So thank you. Thinking of park hopping from Epcot to Magic Kingdom with multi-pass one day in June. Any advice? Well, make sure your first lightning lane is earlier in the day so that when you tap in at Epcot, you can start booking in Magic Kingdom. And that'll give you a better chance at snagging some of those more popular rides at Magic Kingdom. Anna says, "Love your background, Heather." I thought it looked fake. To me, it looks like a photo.
Yeah, it's just really sunny and really pretty and not super hot. So it's kind of the perfect morning right now.
Nice. And you're here chatting with us on live video. What more could you ask for? Jessica says, "Good luck this week, Heather."
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. This one's fun. 10 miles is a fun distance. It's not as like mentally, it doesn't get into your brain as much as like saying you're doing a half marathon. Something about, subtracting 3.1 miles or whatever it is really makes it feel like it's doable. So we're going to see if that's true.
I have faith in you. Karen says, "I just finalized things for May 28th to June 3rd for my 9-year-old and I. We have the after hours extra ticket for Hollywood Studios. We can't wait. My daughter also loves the podcast." Oh, hi to Karen's daughter.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. Okay, that is good. I want to talk about tomorrow because we have a planning session. We have mentioned here, if people have been watching previously, that we were hoping we could talk to some people to do some planning sessions where we talk with them on video and go through their trip plans. And tomorrow is going to be the first of those. If you have previously messaged about doing this, I will be reaching out to you soon and trying to get some of those scheduled for the future. But this first one is going up tomorrow.
Yeah, very excited. It was I think it's good for, of course, the guest, hopefully, and I think it's good for us to kind of, it really gets us into that whole planning focus. So I'm excited for them.
And hopefully people watching can kind of follow along and see how to plan their own trips. So hopefully it's a win-win-win all around.
Yeah, agreed.
So anyway, all right. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Bye.